feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power, yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power, yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. 'Cause God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power, yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power, yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Hi, Hope City kids. So this week's Bible story, Jesus is talking all about a guy who built his house on the sand and then a guy who built his house on the rock. And I don't know about you, but whenever I've built a big sandcastle at the beach, I'm always so disappointed when a big wave comes and crashes it all down. So Jesus was talking about these two guys and how one built his house on a good solid rock, and so it had a big strong foundation, and how another guy who wasn't so smart built his house on the sand, and as soon as the wind and the waves came, his house just went splat. So he was talking about someone being wise and someone being foolish. Now, what does that mean? So let me give you an example. So I want you to think about what would be a good choice and what would be a bad choice. So hitting your little brother, would that be wise or would that be foolish? Yep, that would be foolish. So that would be like you building your house on the sand. How about this choice? Maybe praying for a friend. That would be a wise choice, right? So Jesus wants us to make good choices and to be wise, to build our foundation on a rock, not making bad choices and being foolish like the guy who built his house on the sand. So I want you to remember that this week. And if you want to read this story, you can find it in Matthew 7:24 and 26. So if you want to read that, all about what Jesus was talking about the foolish man who built his house on the sand and the wise guy who built his house on the rock. Bye, Hope City kids.
Stories of the Bible. The parable of the two builders. This is Jesus.
Heyo!
Who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love and healed people from their sickness. He did many miracles like walking on water.
Oh, hey guys.
And even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
One day, as he saw the crowds gathering, Jesus went up to the mountainside and sat down. His disciples gathered around him, and he began to teach them. He asked them, "Why do you keep calling me Lord, Lord, when you don't do what I say?" Anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise.
Hey, I'm gonna build here.
I'm gonna build out there.
All right, suit yourself.
Like a person who builds a house on solid rock.
Oh, yeah!
When the floodwaters rise and break against that house, it stands firm because it was well built.
All good here.
But anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey it is foolish.
All right, hey, this is nice.
Like a person who builds a house on sand.
Uh-oh.
When the rains and floods come and the winds beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash. When Jesus had finished saying these things, the crowds were amazed at his teaching.